10 years of promoting psychological well-being, 10 years of building genuine relationships, 10 years of learning to collaborate, 10 years of uncovering the strengths and resources of our communities. Over the past 10 years, we have had many mentors, partners, funders, volunteers, and colleagues who have contributed their time, their experience, knowledge, and care. Every contribution has made this possible.
The Pinelands Preservation Alliance and Allies in Caring have formed a wonderful partnership based on the idea that the terrific natural places that we have protected in the Pinelands are here for everybody and are a unique resource for our health, for our physical health, our spiritual health, our emotional health.
Allies in Caring helps under-resourced people realize their potential. Oftentimes, people's talents and abilities are untapped because they lack the support and the nurturing environment.
So Pinelands Preservation Alliance works on protecting natural places and helping people enjoy them through nature-based recreation. Allies in Caring is a natural partner as an organization that's devoted to the mental health of all people.
We offer opportunities to build meaningful and enduring relationships, to develop relevant skills and knowledge, and to exercise their power and choice.
We began working together in the town of Hamilton through the Hamilton Health Coalition, recognizing that we did have a natural alliance between protecting nature, protecting natural resources, and enjoying those places, and the effort to create a healthy society, one that is healthy physically and healthy mentally and emotionally. Through the Hamilton Health Coalition, we work together promoting understanding of all of the assets that a town like Hamilton, embedded in the Pinelands, has to offer its residents. Hamilton is surrounded by the Pinelands. First, a belt of blueberry farms and other farmlands, and then the forests of Wharton State Forest, Bass River State Forest nearby, and other natural areas that have been preserved as wilderness. For people living in a town like Hamilton, they have access to hundreds of thousands of acres of beautiful natural areas, of forests and streams, of wetlands, and then not far away, the estuaries and shores of Barnegat Bay.
With the populations in Hamilton specifically, I know there's a community of Latinx individuals, both documented and undocumented. I know that there are folks who are from the hard of hearing and deaf community that are here.
Hola, muy buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Isabel Antonia Pacheco. Soy guatemalteca. Aquí dándoles una cordial invitación para el 10º aniversario de Convivir. Los esperamos a que vengan a participar con nosotros esta gran alegría que estamos compartiendo en nuestra comunidad. Agradeciéndole a Ivette Guillermo por traer esta organización en nuestra comunidad hispana en Hamilton, y nos sentimos muy felices y muy agradecidas con todos los programas que estamos recibiendo en Convivir. Tenemos el programa de jóvenes donde mis hijos se sienten muy felices de venir a compartir nuevas experiencias para también compartir sus talentos que tienen. Y también tenemos un grupo de empoderamiento de mujeres donde compartimos nuestros talentos también y de poder socializar con cada uno de ellas. Y nos sentimos muy felices y muy orgullosos de poder celebrar el 10º aniversario de esta organización. Esperamos contar con tu presencia.
So we are celebrating 10 years of Allies in Caring, and so we have been providing for 10 years services that are culturally appropriate and language accessible for migrant families, for families who have children with disabilities, including deaf and hard of hearing or children with developmental disabilities. And we have also been invested in building communities. We understand that families need additional supports, and we have been creating a culture of inclusion all across different countries, educating communities about the importance of making ourselves available for people who have different needs and different resources.
The beauty of a partnership like ours with Allies in Caring is that Each of our organizations brings different people with different experiences, different ideas, different forms of wisdom to a common purpose. By working together, we combine the talents and capabilities of each organization to achieve things that neither of us could achieve alone.
I've known Allies in Caring since 2012 when this lovely lady called Yvette, who was executive director of Allies in Caring, contacted me to find out the process of becoming a provider for the children's system of care.
So when I started Allies in Caring 10 years ago, I was feeling really overwhelmed with the increasing need for services and the social crisis and the increasing stress and pressures for families. And I was lucky that I was joined by others, and collectively we have been able to transform our concern into action that can benefit other people.
I like being here because I feel welcomed and safe. All the programs that they offer are very diverse. I've been a board member for the past year and the experience has been phenomenal. I like having a voice for my community, and I like seeing that their priority is building relationships with all the excluded communities.
You came along, identified, partnered with the different community folks, found out what services were lacking, which is that's what a good researcher does, and then it goes and tries to find research dollars to fund those types of programs. And you've done that.
What we are celebrating now, after 10 years, is what is possible when we come together and work together, put our time, our energy, and our knowledge. And it's thanks to many, many funders, volunteers, staff that we have. It's amazing, 10 years. It's really amazing. The first time when I started meeting, you asked me to work as a deaf mentor to help one of your clients to develop his personal growth and social skills and develop his self-esteem and to become more independent in the community. And I see how you have increased more and more people. You have gotten more resources. You're empowering people, individuals, to realize their dreams and they can work.
I first met Yvette when she actually approached my family's business. My family also has a taco truck in Hamilton. She came buying some tacos, and she actually asked me what I was doing, what I was studying, where I was going to school, and she actually offered for me to apply for a position with Allies in Caring. I didn't know that Hamilton had so many resources about mental health. Also, it was even better finding out that they serve specifically the migrant community, which is something that I'm very passionate about.
I'm Adam Maris, and I'm a volunteer here at Allies in Caring. I started to come here at Convivir with my mom since it first opened. Something I really liked about it was that all the events that happen here, and I really like coming here because I learn and I can participate helping people.
I remember when I met Yvette 12 years ago at the coffee Cassianos. And she recognized me that I was signing, and she noticed that. So you asked me if I was deaf or hearing, and I told you that you were deaf, that I was deaf, and you introduced yourself, and then you started talking about your work and sharing your job, and then we really connected, and you shared your dream of wanting to build Allies in Caring. And I was really excited. I felt like I really wanted to be involved with that. I was willing to introduce different people in South Jersey that I know. Myself, I'm a third generation deaf member, and I also have been involved in different deaf organizations, in the New Jersey Association of the Deaf, the Atlantic County Society of the Deaf, and different organizations.
Working with Allies in Caring has really opened the eyes of Pinelands Preservation Alliance and of our staff to the diversity of the communities that exist in the Pinelands, to the range of people and the range of backgrounds and experiences that we need to be speaking to if we want to build a constituency among the public of people who care about the Pinelands and want to make sure it is saved forever. By expanding our horizons, our work with Allies in Caring is making Pinelands Preservation Alliance a more effective organization.
Allies in Caring has grown in South Jersey, that has developed the South Jersey Coalition of the Deaf and Hard of Hearing. And we are really, a lot of us are looking at it and the growth, because we can give the opportunities to deaf and hard of hearing individuals, associations, communities, so that together we can grow. And I'm looking forward to the success of this organization and the coalition.
Allies in Caring has really helped me grow and really discover my passion for mental health with the migrant community. I did graduate from college with immigration studies, but I didn't necessarily know where I was going to go from there. So having Allies in Caring as this resource really pushing me through, specifically Yvette, she's helped me work through a lot of things and rediscover myself as a person.
I was hired 3 years ago. I was approached by Yvette. At the time I was doing community work. I was a volunteer with other organizations, and she invited me to share my talent.
I started off as being the administrative clerk, and I grew into becoming the compliance specialist for Allies in Caring.
Allies in Caring and Yvette have helped me identify my talents and passions for creating relationships with our community. Also providing resources for those that are in need.
Given the responsibilities that I have been given and being able to take care of that has really given me a confidence boost in myself. If it were for Allies in Caring, I wouldn't have the confidence to start my own mental health podcast.
Now I'm the community engagement manager for Allies in Caring, and I'm able to provide my talent to our community.
Our collaboration with Pinelands Preservation Alliance has made possible for many of our families to have access to recreation opportunities. Pinelands not only offer access to kayaking and hiking experiences, but also provided transportation.
We have enjoyed helping Allies in Caring take young people who have not necessarily ever really explored the natural areas around Hamilton out into the woods on canoe and kayak trips where they learn how to handle a boat on a twisty river and get to enjoy the beauty of that place that is so close to where they live, but in many ways so far away from the way they live.
I am very thankful for the resources that Allies in Caring provides to our community. I am very excited to see what the future awaits.
I am honored to be a part of this organization, Allies in Caring, and the South Jersey Deaf and Hard of Hearing Coalition. I'm excited to see this, how we can make change happen in South Jersey. I can be part of this, and maybe you can help us to develop my dream, the future that I want to create, my business too. So you can be a part of us too. So come and join us.
What excites me about the future for Allies in Caring is to see us to continue to grow, serve even more people, different communities.
Our thanks to everybody who is participating in this wonderful event. And I hope that everyone, whether you come through Pinelands Preservation Alliance or through Allies in Caring or for some other reason you've come tonight, I hope you'll stay engaged and help our organizations continue to work together for the betterment of everyone.
As I look back and see all that we have been able to do for the community together, and the people that are still joining us in this journey, I feel humble and deep gratitude with everyone who has contributed and continues to contribute. And I also feel a great commitment to continue to act with integrity and really care for our community together. So thank you.